Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a genuine investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is to try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades. We do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down the audio recording of the meeting with Pete Sessions, and we're also going to be looking at ticker symbol FNGR, so stay tuned for that. Before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So a headline here from Bloomberg: traders are gearing up for CPI data push. Stocks have traded higher today. Inflation news is expected this week. Oil has rallied and most of the stocks have rallied, so hopefully this continues. So before we look at the 10 key points, shout out again to Pete Sessions for adding another date in the calendar. So have a look at this date. This is for next Saturday, another town hall meeting in Robinson. So Robinson is referring to Robinson Junior High School, and also in Texas, Saturday, July the 15th, 9 to 10:30 a.m. local time. So I am fairly confident that hopefully there will be MMTLP coverage there. And if any representatives of the community can attend this meeting, that would be greatly appreciated as well. So before we look at the 10 key points, if anybody wants to listen to the audio, shout out here to MMTLP Resources, and also shout out to Crucial Mix for sharing the link. So go ahead and listen to the audio recording for yourself. And I'm now going to break that down into 10 key points in terms of what I have listened to. The previous video did cover a breakdown of the key slides shared in the meeting by Pete Sessions. I am aware that many people have raised concerns about the accuracy of those slides, and I do agree that there were a number of facts out there in the slides that were probably not a true representation of what happened. However, I am not of the opinion that these were done deliberately. I still give Pete Sessions the benefit of the doubt. One of the reasons why I'm giving the benefit of the doubt is if you actually go ahead and listen to the audio recording, it is certainly a lot more positive, and in my opinion he is on our side. But I think he's also in a battle against a number of other people in Congress. So let's go ahead now and provide a summary of the key points from this audio recording. So I've summarizing these into 10 key points. So number one, he did acknowledge there was an issue, and there still is an issue that is unresolved. So that is a very positive statement. So he does accept that there is a problem, and he also accepts that the problem is unresolved, unlike FINRA. So certainly FINRA would not say that this is unresolved. FINRA will say everything's been completed satisfactorily. We did the U3 haul, and this matter is now over and done with. So that is contrary certainly to what FINRA would say. So positive statement there at the beginning. He also stated, I think quite interestingly, that members of the MMTLP have reached out, as far as he's aware, to at least 13 members of Congress, and they have been asked for help. So those 13 members of Congress, should we say a minimum of them, will be aware of the full story, will have listened to the full story, and may possibly be working behind the scenes to try and take this further. But obviously it's not as easy and straightforward as we hope it would be, because Congress is bureaucratic, Congress is slow, and Congress is also potentially some of it could be compromised. But let's move on. Number three, he also stated we need to figure out the role of the federal government and whether there was a manipulation of the market that was done through this, up to and including misinformation and matters that deal with impropriety by perhaps a government organization. So he did tag in FINRA as a government organization, and I do understand where he's coming from. I don't believe this is FUD, and the reason why I think he tagged FINRA as a government organization is because we have the SEC, Securities and Exchange Commission, and they have oversight of FINRA. So remember, FINRA is a self-regulatory organization. However, the SEC as a government organization has the responsibility to oversee it, and I think that's where he was getting the link from. So no concerns about that link as far as I'm concerned. Number four, he also stated and acknowledged there have been a huge number of people that have been harmed. So I'm glad Pete said that, because that is true. and he has acknowledged that. And again, FINRA have not acknowledged this and not confirmed that they created and caused harm. So again, a good statement there from Pete. Number 5, I've also seen here that he stated there are a huge number of people that have been harmed, so confirmation of the harm again. Number 6, Pete Sessions also acknowledged that due to the banking crisis, Silicon Valley banking crisis, the committee was slow and behind on MMTLP. So I know people out there are saying that, well, this has been going on much longer than the banking issue and the banking crisis. However, he did clarify that, so we're going to have a look at the clarification of that shortly. Number 7, he stated the fight is about the data and information. So again, we're talking about blue sheets here, so he is talking about what he does certainly seem to be informed that that is what we are looking for, and that is what he stated. So number 8, this is interesting. I'd like to know who this person is, and I'd like to give special thanks to this person who has the ear of Pete Sessions. So what Pete said is that there is one man in this room who has direct access to me. This person is a bit frustrated with Pete Sessions. This is what Pete Sessions said. He's a person I have confidence in. So Pete Sessions is frustrating this person, but Pete Sessions says he has confidence in him. So that implies to me that Pete Sessions acknowledges this person is authentic, is genuine, and has got real concerns about what happened. So that's positive. And he's also confirmed that he is trying to work with him. So I'm assuming that is work with him to come to a solution. So he also went on to say a hearing will develop a need to get the blue sheets. That's what he stated. So he's talking about Congress. Number 9, there was a meeting between the subcommittee and the FINRA staff. So he stated that's happened. However, as far as I'm aware, there is no public information in terms of the outcome, comments, discussions, statements from this meeting. As far as I'm concerned, I think that seems to be confidential, but it would be interesting. My concern about this meeting is that certainly Congress and FINRA, in terms of any discussions, it would not have been productive. The reason why, in my opinion, that may not have been productive is because members of Congress will not be able to ask the right questions to FINRA. The only people who can ask the right questions to FINRA would be experts who have gone through the MMTLP story, people with access to the due diligence, who understand the story, and certainly somebody like John Berder would be one of those. And I don't think the members of the Congress would be able to understand and question FINRA, in my opinion. So number 10, getting the blue sheets, according to Pete Sessions, would require a subpoena. He acknowledges that, he understands that. He also mentions that this requires a hearing, in his opinion, and will be more likely to happen once the committee has completed all the Silicon Valley dealt with all the Silicon Valley banking issues. And the reason why he's prioritizing that is he stated, again, this is going to be the feeling not only from him but the feeling of General Congress. The banking issues could cause a meltdown of the economy, so that is taking priority. So that's the reason why he's saying MMTLP is currently on a back burner. But I am positive that this means that MMTLP will hopefully be dealt with, and I'm going to give Pete Sessions the benefit of the doubt, and I do believe he is a man of his word, and we will obviously stay tuned in terms of developments from this. So again, reminder about the follow-up meeting where hopefully we get more insights into MMTLP. And finally, I'd like to finish off by having a look at ticker symbol FNGR, also known as Fingermotion Incorporated. So shout out here to the Discord, where we called out stocks this week such as RIVN, TPAH, ALPP, which did exceptionally well yesterday. We also called out PWM, BDTX, and you can see here on our weekly watch list we called out FNGR due to the bullish momentum and also the recent insider buys. So you look at here from Fintel, these are the recent insider buys that we did share in the Discord. We can see here 2 buys from the 5th of July 2023. So let's have a look at the chart. So starting with today's one-day chart, I think it may have closed at $6.72, but we can see today it was up in excess of 20%. So again, congratulations to everybody who has made profit in FNGR. So let's have a look at the 1 month chart again. If we look at the date, approximately 1 month ago, it was trading approximately $1, so it has just over $1, so it's an exceptional return over the previous month. So this is calculated approximately up in excess of 376%, still showing a tremendous bullish momentum up. And in terms of other key things I'd like to share with you, shout out here to Ham, the short killer, who's tweeted earlier, FNGR from a naked short expert. He said the buying has begun, upside so much money, the short squeeze will last 3 weeks. Hold on to your toupee, 3 weeks of fun. Torture these motherfuckers for looting. So and the other tweet I'd like to share with you from Ham is quick points. This stock is down from $9 when it was added onto the NASDAQ, 154 million to cover and just starting. Lynn Partners, the short sell button is down to a drip, number 1 point, which makes it the most deadly on light GME. Longs had no clue, FNGR, we know nothing. So again, on behalf of Ham, not financial advice, do your own due diligence as always stated in the video. And thanks for the post there, Ham. And again, special congratulations to everybody who is making money on FNGR. So remember, protect your profits and trade with care. And finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.